Imagine moving into your brand new home only to discover that your roof is not just shelter, it's a power plant. That's not science fiction. In England, this is about to become reality for millions of people, and it's set to upend the way we think about energy, money, and even the future of housing. But behind the headlines, there's a fierce debate. Will this revolution truly benefit everyone, or will it spark unexpected challenges for homeowners, builders, and the entire country? Let's break down what's really happening. The UK government has announced a sweeping change to building regulations. From as soon as early 2025, every new home built in England must come with rooftop solar panels as standard, unless it's physically impossible. This is not just a green gesture, it's a cornerstone of the government's Future Homes Standard, an ambitious plan to slash energy bills, cut carbon emissions, and embed renewable power into everyday life. Ed Miliband, the Energy Secretary, summed it up. Solar panels can save people hundreds of pounds off their energy bills, so it is just common sense for new homes to have them fitted as standard. The numbers back him up. A typical home fitted with a 3.5 kilowatt solar system could save around £530 a year on energy costs based on current price caps. But it's not just about the money. The Future Homes Standard aims to cut carbon emissions from new homes by as much as 75 to 80% compared to previous building regulations. That's a seismic leap, with the UK hoping to have clean energy sources making up at least 95% of electricity generation by the end of this decade. The target? Between 45 and 47 gigawatts of solar energy nationwide by 2030. These are big ambitions, and to push them forward, the government is offering zero VAT on solar panel installations in homes until March 2027. This all comes as part of a broader push. The UK wants to build 1.5 million new homes while transforming how they are powered and heated. Planning restrictions on heat pumps have just been slashed, making it easier for people to adopt low-carbon heating. Financial incentives, like grants of up to £7,500 for heat pump installation, have fueled a surge in applications, over 11,000 between January and March alone, with a 73% rise. But is it really that simple? Here's where the story gets complicated. Not everyone is convinced this rooftop revolution will be smooth or fair. Developers worry about the cost and complexity of retrofitting their plans. Some experts warn of massive investments needed for grid infrastructure to handle all that new solar energy. And what about supply chains? Can the UK source enough panels and skilled installers to meet demand? There's also the risk of policy reversals and the unpredictability of future governments. If rules change again, will homeowners or businesses be left stranded mid-transition? And if every house becomes a mini power station, who controls the flow of energy, and who really benefits from the savings? As the Future Homes Standard inches closer to reality, a new set of questions is emerging. Can England's energy grid keep pace with this solar boom, or will cracks start to show? And what happens if the promise of cheaper, cleaner energy collides with the harsh realities of economics and politics? Stay with us, because the answers are more surprising and more important than you might think. So, what could the future look like if the UK's solar and low-carbon home revolution goes ahead as planned? Let's imagine a few years from now. Streets of brand new houses, each topped with glittering solar panels, quietly producing clean electricity from the British sun. Heat pumps hum discreetly, drawing warmth from the air or ground, and smart meters balance energy use in real time. It is a vision that could transform not just household bills, but the entire way the UK generates and uses energy. But there are still risks and question marks. Experts warn that supply chain disruptions, like shortages of key materials for solar panels, could slow progress. Upgrading the national grid to handle millions of new solar homes will require billions of pounds in investment and government coordination, and not everyone in the building sector is on board. Some large developers argue the new rules will add costs, potentially slowing the construction of desperately needed homes. Political winds could shift too, threatening to delay implementation or water down targets. Yet there are huge opportunities. The UK could leapfrog other nations, becoming a leader in green tech innovation, creating jobs in engineering, installation, and even manufacturing. According to Chris Hewitt, Chief Executive of Solar Energy UK, making solar panels a functional requirement of the building regulations will cut energy bills, lower carbon emissions, and improve our nation's energy security too. If all goes to plan, the UK could generate at least 45 gigawatts of solar energy by the start of the next decade, with clean sources making up 95% of electricity generation. That would be a game changer for energy independence and climate goals. So what does all this mean for you? If you are a homeowner or planning to buy a new build property in England over the next few years, your home is almost certain to come fitted with rooftop solar and low-carbon heating. That could mean savings of over £500 a year on bills, plus higher comfort and future-proofed property value. For those interested in retrofitting, there's more support than ever. Grants for heat pumps, zero VAT on solar panels until March 2027, and relaxed planning rules. Even if you are not buying a house, the UK's push for renewables could lower bills for everyone by easing demand on fossil fuel imports. But here is a big takeaway. The success of this green homes revolution will depend on public demand and pressure as much as government policy. The more people push for greener homes, the faster technology and infrastructure will improve, and the harder it will be for any future government to turn back. So, can the UK actually pull this off? There is no doubt the benefits are real. Lower bills, cleaner air, greater energy independence. The challenges are serious, but not insurmountable if the government, industry, and the public all stay the course. As Ed Miliband put it, this is a rooftop revolution, but revolutions require persistence and vision to succeed. Here's a secret fact. The UK's move to make solar panels standard in new homes could inspire similar mandates across Europe and even in the United States, setting off a domino effect in green building standards worldwide. If you want to stay ahead of the curve on global tech and economics, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. What do you think? Will these changes make a real difference, or is there more work to do? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.